Breaking news. Even though presidential election was rigged, Obi Atiku must accept results, says President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Welcome to today's news. Kindly listen to the details carefully. The President-elect Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said a true Democrat will accept the outcome of an election, even if it's manipulated and rigged. He said this in an apparent response to reaction of Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Peter Obi of Labour Party (LP). Those parties called for a cancellation of the election while coalition was underway. They alleged that the process had been manipulated as a result of the non-use of beavers. While responding to questions from State House reporters after a visit to President Muhammadu Buhari in his country home of Dora, Katsina State, on Wednesday, Tinubu said nation building ought to be paramount to Democrats. Tinubu, who commended the president for somewhat supporting democracy in Africa, said he was following the process, building a successor and ready to hand over peacefully. Tinubu asserted that no matter how provocative a defeat is, it must be tolerated by Democrats. On the motive behind his visit to the president, he said, "I came to present the certificate of return to him," that is Buhari, as the party leader, and commend his efforts in supporting democracy in Africa. This is the largest democracy in Africa, and it could not have done any better. We are lucky there is no incidents, there is no accidents, and no matter how provocative a defeat is, we still have to tolerate it because we are Democrats and we are trying to build a nation. On the takeaways from the visit, he identified the calmness and commitment and the fact that after voting, it taught us again dedication to our party by displaying our ballot papers, loyalty to the party and being ready to create a future for all of us. And no matter how tempting the problem of democracy is, he is following the process, building a successor, and ready to hand over peacefully. You know, in Africa, it's a big deal, you know. Asked to speak on messages of congratulations, Tinubu said, "Oh, very many of that, in fact, as far as Europe, the stock market reacted positively well. There was a goodwill message from Macron, the president of France." The president-elect of Nigeria, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has said that all the other Democrats should accept the outcome of an election, rigged or no rigged, manipulated or not manipulated, because the election has gone and there's nothing that can be done again. They should accept defeat. It must be tolerated by all Democrats. And he was admonishing and thanking President Muhammadu Buhari for supporting, for his loyalty, for making him his successor, despite all odds. Remember that when President Muhammadu Buhari was casting his votes, he made it clear, he showed people that this is the person I voted for. He showed us his ballot paper, his thumb-printed one. Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that is to show loyalty to one's party, to show that yes, this is the person I am willing to hand over for. I trust his ability. I trust that he can do better. Meanwhile, Tinubu has also said that he knows that many Nigerians are angry, hot, but let us begin to heal. Tinubu, in his acceptance speech, noted that it was right of his challengers, the People's Democratic Party, the Labour Party, and the New Nigerian People's Party candidates to seek legal redress if they were aggrieved. The All Progressives Congress presidential candidate Bola Tinubu, who was declared the president-elect, has said he is aware that many people are uncertain, hungry and hurt, adding that it was time to reach out and forget the past. Tinubu, in his acceptance speech, noted that it was right for his challengers to seek legal redress if they were aggrieved. He said, "Still, I know some candidates will be hard put to accept the election results. It is your right to seek legal recourse. What is neither right nor defensible is for anybody to resort to violence. Any challenge to the electoral outcome should be made in a court of law and not in the streets. I also ask my supporters to let peace reign and tensions fade. We ran a principled, peaceful, and progressive campaign. The aftermath of our campaign must be as benign. Yes, there are divisions amongst us that should not exist. Many people are uncertain, angry, and hurt. I reach out to every one of you. Let the better aspect of our humanity step forward at this faithful moment. Let us begin to heal and bring calm to our nation. Now, to you, the young people of this country, I hear you loud and clear. I understand your pains, your yearnings for good governance, a functional economy, and a safe nation that protects you and your future. Tinubu, who is a former Lagos State governor, was declared the president-elect after he pulled 8,794,726 votes to win the 2023 presidential election. Now, the three leading presidential candidates also won in 12 states each, while Kwankwaso claimed only Kano states. But Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu has told them that they should begin to heal because he had had their yearnings, and that the other parties are free to seek legal discourse, that it is left for them, but they should begin to accept Democrats. We have come to the end of the news. Thank you for tuning in once again. Don't forget that you can subscribe to this channel by clicking on the subscribe button. And to get more updates, please kindly click on the bell. Thank you.